About 2 years ago, we were told of a lost fairy tale that Mark Twain never completed. And I was asked if I could finish writing it. It begs the question, how do you collaborate with somebody who's been gone over 100 years?
He is the American author. I think we allowed ourselves to panic for about 30 seconds, and then we just had to start making it.
Researchers had known that Mark Twain had often told stories to his own children at the end of the day.
When my day's writing was done, I would have to take a big chair, place a child on each arm of it, and spin them a story.
What they didn't have was any actual written evidence of these types of moments between Twain and his family. And then a visiting professor was out in Berkeley, California, doing research on a Mark Twain cookbook. There was a file folder that was labeled oleomargarine, and what they discovered inside was in fact notes written by Mark Twain for a children's story.
Widow, dying, gives seeds to Johnny. Only in dire distress must they be planted.
We were just finally able to look at the notes from Mark Twain, which didn't have an ending. But there was enough room for us to step in and tell the story in our own way.
The Purloining of Prince Oleomargarine is the story of Johnny, a young boy who is growing up in a desolate land. He has very few friends except for a pet chicken to keep him company, and very little to look forward to in his life. He ends up on a quest to save a missing prince, and he happens upon an old woman who gives him magical seeds.
You will never feel emptiness again.
I don't think Phil and I ever set out to write or illustrate a story that's for a 5-year-old or for an 8-year-old. I think we're writing stories for everybody.
This fairy tale, it's a story that can speak to what it means to be human. Along the way, our main character, Johnny, learns the value of community, he learns the value of kindness, and the value of living with compassion. We were not born perfect, but we strive to be more perfect. And Mark Twain exemplified that. And we wanted that spirit to exist in the Purloining of Prince Oleomargarine. A spirit of American betterment.